Hello, Cancer, and welcome to our Moon Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining me for these love messages for June. But whenever you find this reading, I sure hope that there are messages for your introspection and reflection in this reading. So I am going to start off with your own energy on this side, then I'll get into single energy, and then into messages for those of you who are in a relationship or have somebody on your mind. So starting off with your own energy, you have the creator in your deep within, okay? I'm getting that for a lot of you. Things have been rocky. Things haven't been feeling great, okay? The creator, it really is about standing in your power and setting boundaries amongst, chaos and confusion, okay? So whether you're single or you're in a relationship, you could be feeling a little bit, like there's a lot of erratic behavior, like there's a lot of the energies all over the place. I'm feeling like a lack of control over the situations that are around you, and hence this reminder for you to stand in your own power here, okay? The creator sets boundaries, okay? They are very, sure of themselves, sure of what they need. You have the word no here, okay, if that means anything for anyone, okay? But it's also about the power, being able to say no, like no, this is taking too much for me, or no, I will not, go through that, or I will not put up with that, so very much you're being asked to channel that over here, okay? Really stand in your power, recognize your power amongst the chaos here. And this is furthered, over here with the Three of Wands, okay? I'm getting that, some of you might have been a little bit isolated even, or alienated from others because you are delving deep within, okay? Now, the Three of Wands does want to go out there and explore and see what's up. But right now, it's like you're still taking a moment to be introspective, right? To figure out, okay, like what does, me being in my power look like? What are my boundaries? What is it that I need to create for myself before I can charge forward, right? And kind of go and explore either starting a relationship or furthering a relationship if you are in one, all right? So yeah, see, that one to be reversed because it's like, it's time to introspect, my darling. I'm also getting side message for some of you, learning about yourself through outer exploration, okay? So it could be like expanding your knowledge on, I don't know, it could be spirituality, it could be like some sort of healing, it could be learning, I don't know, even I'm getting like learning about different cultures, or if you're able to travel or move around, or I'm getting learning about different ways of how people do things, and how that can then you can bring it back to help you learn about yourself. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So if that part resonated, I'm gonna go ahead and get into your messages for, I'll start with singles here. So what do singles have? Tell me about singles and what's coming for them. Yeah, singles, you have the Ten of Wands and you have the Knight of Swords. Goodness golly. Okay. Whew, a couple of conflicting, well, not conflicting energies, but okay, you yourself, okay, there's this, I'm gonna refer you back to this creator energy, okay? There is still something that you're working through. There are still boundaries that you need to create. For some of you, you are straight up being asked to seek help, okay? I'm getting that for a lot of you. You could have a lot on your plate. It could be, work related, family related, just a lot of responsibilities that might even be keeping you from dating or putting yourself out there or communicating feelings or whatever, right? Or opening up a dating app, whatever, right? It's like you just kind of have a lot on your plate right now, is what it seems like. And you're being asked to ask for help, okay? I'm getting it. Yeah, just kind of like a lot happening for you right now. It doesn't even have to be just about love, just like a lot of moving pieces here, okay? Nonetheless, all right, you do have the Knight of Swords and what's wanting to come your way over here. So you could have, this would be a Libra, Aquarius energy. You could just have a communicative person over here trying to find you, trying to share something with you. All right. I'm going to say that, be open because this person might be trying to share support over here. Like this could be somebody, I don't know. The Knight of Swords can be kind of fickle, right? Because they like come and go and they're just like really quick and things like that. But, I don't know, like it wouldn't hurt to ask is what I'm getting, because it could be somebody that could offer some sort of support here. All right. I am going to say though, that if it's somebody that you feel like is just adding on to your plate, and you feel like this person, this Libra, airy, I don't know why I got Libra, but like this airy person is just adding on to my stressors, or I'm having a hard time putting my foot down with them, right? I mean, obviously, like, you need to decide what you need to do, but it's like boundaries, okay? Boundaries is it's the big thing here, okay? Like, stand in your power. So, wow, okay. All right, I'm gonna take this. Oh, this just fell. You have lust and you have forgive. Interesting. I don't know if that one was meant for you, but I took it. So, all right, you have lust, you have forgiving, you have crush, okay? So for some of you, this person is kind of coming your way. It could just be like somebody really lusty. Obviously, you get to decide what you want to do with that energy, okay? Some of you could be crushing on someone on the side. I'm getting somebody that you don't even feel like you have the time for right now, right? Hence this going back to figuring out what it is that you need. And with forgive, yeah, you could just, I don't know, like, you know what I'm getting? Somebody wanting to ask you for forgiveness. Like, this person's trying to come forward and ask you for forgiveness for something that they did. It could be something lusty that they did. It could be for previously crushing you or crushing your dreams. Dang, what happened? Tell me if that resonates. Please tell me what happened. What did they do? Yeah, like, you could have somebody like asking for forgiveness, but I go back to this. It's like, stand in your power, okay? Stand your ground. If you feel like this is good for you and you feel like you can move on, then great. But if you feel like this person is just all talk and no action, right, then you get to decide and say, honestly, and you get to say no. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a card from the Rose Oracle. Let's see, what else does Cancer need to hear right now? What else does Cancer need to hear right now? Oh, I think it was this one. Yeah, held. Sureness of the soil, unseen help, supporting community. See, you have a lot on your shoulders over here. There is that chaos energy is still real, but there is unseen help, okay? I'm getting a couple of things here. For some of you, y'all are not asking for support. So ask for support in your community. There are people that are willing to help you out with whatever stressors you have. But I'm getting that you are not communicating, right? Like, maybe you've been too within over here, okay? Boundaries don't like, make sure that you're not setting boundaries so high that you're keeping out potential helpers, right? And I'm also getting with unseen help, spiritual support, okay? For some of you, it might just be some time to, you know, tap into the universe, tap into yourself, your higher self, prayer, you know, whoever it is, you know. But I'm also getting, I don't know, just kind of seeking out, you know, that sort of spiritual guide, spiritual support here as well, okay? So Cancer, you know, if that resonated, please feel free to let me know. You can always leave me a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel inclined to. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to those of you who are in a relationship, or those of you who are thinking about someone. Let's see, tell me about the situation with Cancer and their person. Yeah, you have the Queen of Swords. Interesting. So that's fellow, interesting. Knight of Swords, Libra Aquarian energy. So some of you are like straight up dealing with the Libra Aquarius, or just an air sign over here. But the first thing that I'm getting is miscommunication, okay? Now the miscommunication could be coming from them. But honestly, I'm getting that you're not talking either, okay? It's like maybe you've been thinking too much, like trying to figure yourself out over here. And that's, you know, great if you needed to do that. But it is causing, you know, some sort of callous communication, right? Thoughtless is what I'm getting. Like, y'all are saying, you know, it's not even like you're saying words that you don't mean. Okay, I'm getting the saying of like, it's not what you said, it's how you said it. And, you know, the Queen of Swords is very much, you know, in her power and strong and intellectual and smart and everything. But reversed over here, the shadow side is, you know, being callous, right? It's like, well, I have to do what I have to do for myself, and I don't care if what I say hurts you, you know, like that sort of thing. And honestly, it could be both of you. It could be like a two-way sort of situation over here. where y'all are not being considerate of each other's feelings or considering of each other's needs even. Okay, now that doesn't mean that that gives, you know, your person a right to step all over you if that's how you're feeling. Okay, but also, you know, be careful about what you're putting out, you know, the energy that you're putting out as well. So let's see though what your person is thinking about you. What is Cancer's person? What is their, like, tell me about Cancer's person. Yeah, you have the Nine of Swords, more air energy. So very much in your heads, okay? Like, I'm getting both of you, but like your person is very much in your head. I am seeing thinking, yeah, because that's what the swords do. They think so much and act so little sometimes. You know, the Nine of Swords is the anxious and worrying card, okay? Your person is the sleepless nights, is the trying to figure out what's happening, but not really talking about it, not really saying anything or doing anything. So they're very much in their head over here, very much in their hurt. I'm getting that there's just something that y'all need to clarify. And yeah, let's see. Okay, dang. Okay, sorry. Like, that felt weird. Okay, try something new. Okay, I'm gonna say, like, with try something new, it could just be even like trying a new way of communicating. Okay, some of y'all might need to try like a couples therapist, or yeah, you know, like I've seen videos with like, oh, tips on how to have like a relationship conversation, you know, like that kind of thing, you know, following some sort of guide, just like a new way of expressing yourself. Okay, you do have true heart, you know, and patience. Okay, so yeah, you know, with true heart, it is, you know, it could be, you know, your person has their heart in the right place is what I'm getting. You know, and be patient with each other is what I'm getting, especially if both of you are not really saying what you need to say. Like, y'all might just need to clarify some boundaries over here. Okay, I'm getting, you know, whatever's happening, it's not that your person's necessarily trying to hurt you. I'm getting that both of you are just kind of in this external factor situation that's like affecting your relationship, and then you're kind of taking it out on each other, right? So, you know, patient, try something new. Okay, if it's not the communication style thing or like a new style of communication, it could just be literally like, try visiting a new restaurant, try going to a new park, try watching something new that's gonna, you know, spark you up, you know, give you something different to talk about, right? Like, not just the woes. But yeah, let's see what else the Rose Oracle has. Let's see what messages does the Rose Oracle have for Cancer. Yeah, healing is happening. Oh, I love this. You're not broken. Trust the process, and it is safe to soften. Okay, sorry. It is safe to soften. What was I saying, right? It's like, you don't need to just be the harsh Queen of Swords over here, like both of you, right? Or even if you're setting boundaries, like I said, it doesn't mean setting boundaries so high that you push people out, right? Like, you can set boundaries and still be caring. You know, you can, you know, communicate with intellect and love, okay? Like, you can balance these over here, okay? And healing is happening. I'm getting, yeah, like, if you continue, you know, if you take the steps, like, you can have this healing in your relationship. So yeah, that is what I'm going to leave it at, Cancer. If anything resonated, please feel free to let me know. You can always leave me a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel inclined to. Thank you so much for being here, and best wishes with all.